Once the interviews are completed, then you get with your hiring team and you determine which candidates you'd like to hire. And so at this point, you're going to either decline or you're going to accept somebody. I recommend that you get a verbal or written approval through email on how much you're going to, what the hourly rate is. You can negotiate this. Okay. And so when you negotiate this, you can actually message the candidate that says, "Hey, we're going to negotiate at this hourly rate. So go ahead and update your hourly rate on your side." As the company, you do not update the hourly rate. That is on the remote team member side, the candidate side. Once the candidate updates the hourly rate, it'll be reflected in the card, and then you can go ahead and move them over to accepted. So in this example, let's say we spoke to Mickey Rivers and he's going to go ahead and accept it at this rate of $10. And so now you've gotten, you sent the acceptance letter out, and now you're going to go ahead and he's going to accept the job. So once I move Mickey Rivers over, now it'll go ahead and it will hire or fill the role with Mickey Rivers in VPM. So here you see here, if you want them to change the rate, you got to go ahead and message Mickey. If not, and the rate is good, you just click yes, and it walks you through. Now, if you want to do a background screening on anybody before they accept, if you click on the view resources, we have a partner called hireimage.com, and they can run a background screening. We do recommend that you still hire the person while the background screening is going on, much like when you put an option on a house. If the background screening comes back good, then all is good, and then give that person all of the necessary requirements they need to fulfill their job. But before that, don't give them all the access, just have them go through training. Now, once I go through here, notice that the start date can only be this date that you move them to accept it. So I can't back rev this. So it can only be this, or it could be a future date. Once you determine the date, then it will tell you, okay, we're going to accept this application. Here's all the details. You accept the application. Now notice the job gets filled. Okay, if I click back on the applications, I want you to notice what happened to the other candidate. They all got, even the one that was invited, all gets moved to declined. Now you'll be able to see all these folks. So if you do like somebody, you can add them as a favorite. You could put notes in here. But now in this instance, this job has been filled by Mickey Rivers, and he's going to start, in this case, the same day that we selected. And that is how you get through the application process.